There are approximately 400,000 to 500,000 owner-operators in the United States. These are independent truckers, small fleets, and new authority carriers trying to stay profitable in a highly competitive industry. And this is where most new freight dispatchers either succeed or completely stall out. The biggest mistakes most dispatchers make: 1. They chase random leads instead of building a structured outreach system. 2. They quit too early after hearing no a few times. 3. They ignore part-time relationships that could develop into long-term accounts. 4. They don't understand how to properly work with new MC authorities. 5. They rely on slow, manual outreach instead of scalable communication systems.
The truth is simple. Dispatching is not just about finding trucks. It's about building relationships that grow over time. Some of your strongest accounts will not start as full-time clients. They start small, part-time relationships, occasional loads, quick check-ins, and over time they grow into long-term dispatch partnerships once trust is established. New MC authorities are especially important. When guided correctly, they can develop into stable, long-term carriers with stronger ratings, consistent freight access, and better earning potential as they build their operating history. Pro tip: the real advantage in dispatching is not how many calls you make. It's how many qualified conversations you can generate in a structured, repeatable system. That is where most people fail, and where the right training changes everything. Why Truck Driver Nation matters. At Truck Driver Nation, we don't just explain dispatching. We train you through the actual process, step by step. We show you how to structure outreach so you can connect with 100+ owner-operators efficiently, instead of wasting your day making scattered individual phone calls with no system behind it. We break down how to identify serious carriers, how to approach new MCs, and how to turn early conversations into long-term relationships that actually scale. How the system works. If you consistently reach 100 owner-operators, some will already have dispatchers. Some will not be ready yet. Some will be new MCs needing guidance. A small percentage will be actively looking for support right now. Even if only 3 to 7 out of every 100 turn into real opportunities, that becomes a working business model when you know how to manage it properly. You do not need all 400,000 to 500,000 owner-operators. You only need a small, consistent group that trusts your process, stays with you, and grows with you. And that is exactly what Truck Driver Nation is built for. Not theory, not guesswork. Real systems, real structure, and step-by-step training that takes you from outreach to long-term carrier relationships in the real world of freight dispatching. Follow Truck Driver Nation for more